Hello bachcho, let's see the question. The difference between spermiogenesis and spermiation is. So these four options are given and we have to choose the right one. So let's see the process of spermatogenesis. So what happens during spermatogenesis? In male's testis, there are cells which are called the spermatogonia. These are sperm mother cells. These are diploid. Now the spermatogonia grows and they get converted into the primary spermatocytes. So one spermatogonia grows to form one spermatocyte. So as this is produced by the growth, so it is also diploid cell. Now this primary spermatocyte, it undergoes meiosis 1, and from the meiosis 1, 2 haploid cells will be produced. And these haploid cells are called the secondary spermatocytes. As these are produced by the process of meiosis, so these will be haploid. Now there will be meiosis 2, as meiosis involves 2 sequential division. So meiosis 2 will be there, and from 2 secondary spermatocytes, 4 haploid cells will be formed, and these haploid cells are called the spermatids. Now the meiosis has completed. Now these spermatids, they will undergo some structural changes and they get transformed or get differentiated to form the 4 haploid male gametes which are called the spermatozoa. So from 4 spermatids, by their transformation, they will form the 4 spermatozoa. And this process of formation or the transformation of spermatids into spermatozoa, only this process is known as the spermiogenesis. The entire process is called spermatogenesis, but only this conversion of spermatids into the spermatozoa or sperms, it is called the spermiogenesis. Now these sperms, when they are formed, this is the seminiferous tubule and these are the cells which are called the Sertoli cells. So when sperms are formed, their heads are embedded into the Sertoli cells for getting nourishment. When enough nourishment has been gotten by them, now these sperms are released from these Sertoli cells, and the release of sperm from these Sertoli cells is called the spermiation. So it is the release of sperm into the cavity of seminiferous tubule and then from the seminiferous tubule to outside. So this release of sperms is called spermiation. Now let's see the options here. Then A option is, in spermiogenesis, spermatids are formed. So this is wrong, because spermatids are already been formed and they get converted into spermatozoa. That process is called spermiogenesis. Then in option B, in spermiogenesis, spermatozoa are formed. So this is right, because in spermiogenesis, spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa. While in spermiation, spermatids are formed. So this is wrong here, because spermiation is the release of sperm. So these two are wrong. Now let's see the third statement. In spermiogenesis, spermatozoa from Sertoli cells are released. So it is not in spermiogenesis but in spermiation. So this is wrong. And the only left option here is the option D. In spermiogenesis, spermatozoa are formed. This is right one. While in spermiation, spermatozoa are released from Sertoli cells into the cavity of seminiferous tubule. So this is the right one. So only right option here is the option D. So right answer of this question is option D. All the best, bachcho.